All right, so now we're going to talk about the zh sound. So you kind of form it in the same, your teeth are together, similar to the z sound, and your voice is on, similar to the z sound, but zh is you kind of lift your tongue up and use the roof of your mouth, and then you also, I know I bring my lips more forward for zh, and the letter, that sound zh, we don't have a single letter that represents it, unlike z usually represents z. We don't have a just one letter, so this is one of those sounds in English that we represent with other letters. So let me show you some of those letters that represent the zh sound. So one way we represent it is with S or SI, as in fusion. So SI, as in fusion, is the Z sound. SI is not always the Z sound though, so sometimes you have to realize that's not always that sound. So it's just, it could be sigh or si. So just, you can try that sound if it doesn't make sense. Another one is just S, like in usual. Usual. It would also be represented with the letter S. And then interestingly, it can also be represented with a G, like in regime. And so the G is hook around, up like a helicopter, down, dive underneath, and then pull your tongue forward. So that's another way to represent the zh sound. Notice that all of those letters also represent other sounds, so they don't only, all of those letters represent other sounds, so they don't only represent the zh sound. So you kind of have to be flexible and try out the sounds. If like you're saying something and it doesn't make sense with those letters, then you can try that sound. All right.